In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple t-shirt like this one, only using 2 fonts in Affinity Designer. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juno with Detour Shirts. I've been designing and selling t-shirts online since 2005. If that's something you want to learn how to do, if you want to learn how to design t-shirts and sell them online for a profit, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to design a t-shirt. This t-shirt right here, I wanted to show you this t-shirt design because it's really simple. It looks difficult. It looks like something that you may not know how to do, but it's actually really simple. I'm going to show you how to do it in Affinity Designer. You can see it only uses 2 fonts, but you can get away with just using 1 font. So I'm going to show you step by step on how to do this. So you're going to want to stay to the end so you can see all the steps on how to get this design. I'm also going to show you other designs on how to use this font as well. And I'm going to share with you a trend on Amazon in my trend credit, a trend that's trending right now. You can do and create your own different phrases for it. So there's a lot going on in this video. Let's get started in Affinity Designer right now. All right, so here we are in Affinity Designer. I just opened up a new file. You can see right here. I'm going to go to Document Setup. I'm going to make sure that this is on pixels right here. And then I'm going to make my artboard 4500 by 5400 right there and 300 DPI, right? So that is the Merch by Amazon size right here. And you can also check it right here. If you go, I like to do this with my artboards. I like to click on this, insert artboard, and just have this gray background instead. And then when you do that, you can see right here 4500 by 5400. And this way, the reason why I like to do this is this way I can create multiple artboards. So when I do this one, I hold down Option and Shift and drag, I can make another artboard, right? And then this one could be my hoodie size if I wanted to, and I could have 2 sizes right here. But let's just stick to one right now and let's not jump ahead. So here's the first artboard, Merch by Amazon size. It will work also for Redbubble too. So first of all, I want to type in some text. I'm going to type in thanks, the word thanks, or legend. How about legend? Sorry. Legend. There we go. And I'm going to pick a font that's thick here. I got a whole bunch. I'm going to just use this Bold Varsity right here. So I'm just going to make it bigger here. So it's this big college-like font, athletic font. You can use whatever font you want. You just want to make sure that your font is big and thick and easy to read. And so because of that, you're probably going to only want a word that's, this one has 1, 2, 3, 6 letters, right? You may want something maybe between 5 and 8 letters. You don't want it too long because like if I did legendary, you can see it's going to start getting too thin when I do this. And I kind of want mine bigger like this, okay? But you can do whatever word you want. Just know that if your word's too long, then it's going to get a little smaller. So I'm just going to do legend, and I'm going to stretch it out to the ends right here. So this is the first step. Just find a good font, put it in here, kind of in the middle right here, okay? The next thing you're going to do is click on that font, hit Option, Shift, together, and click on your mouse and drag. So you're going to drag a copy of it right here. I'm going to go to my layers palette so you can see this one is the copy and this is the original, right? So for the copy, what we want to do is switch it out to be an outline. Now this one doesn't have an outline. You can see it's just bold, but you can do an outline in Affinity Designer for any font. Just click here. You can see this is the fill and this is the stroke. So just click this and you can see I'll switch it when I click it. So you can see the stroke right here, and there is no fill, just a stroke. That's black. And I want to make my stroke thicker, so I'm going to go into my stroke palette right here, and I'm just going to bring it bigger. So you don't want it too thick. You kind of want to eyeball it. I'm going to do it about 7 point right here, and you can see it's just that. So one way you can do this is just to copy these. I'm holding down Option, Shift, and drag, Option, Shift, and drag. And you may have seen designs like this, right? Let's just have all of them like this. And this is okay. This is a pretty good design. You can do that and just color it. One other thing you could do if these were not outlined, you could just color these and that would make a good pattern too. So let's switch this back and let's say maybe this one's blue, you know, the fill. We want the fill blue, right, like this. And then maybe we want this one red, right? And then we go down to like an orange or something. Right? And you can see what I'm doing. So you can make yours multiple colors like this and then have that as a pattern. That would be a really cool pattern too, right? So I'm gonna go back to the outline just so I don't have to outline all of them again. So I'm hitting Command Z multiple times so you can see this. So the one thing I want to show you how to do is to cut this outline font in half and in different sizes. So first, let's just get rid of all of these and just do the outline font again. And what I'm going to do is use my rectangle tool, so right here, and draw a rectangle about halfway through. So you can see, if you don't know where halfway through is, it's kind of the middle of the E, you can see right there. And then just go all the way to block half of it. Now this can be any color square because it's not going to matter. We're going to erase this square from the outline font. So you can see I have both here, the outline font and the rectangle. I'm going to select both of these and group. So Command G, like that. And then once I'm grouped in here, this rectangle can be erase. So you can see it's erase. And then I'm just moving it down like that. Okay. The next thing I want to do is do the bottom part. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to hold down Option and Shift and do this. And then for this one, you can see this is the group now on the bottom. For this one, I'm going to move the rectangle up. So just take this bottom part and move it up. Now I'm just blocking out the top part of it. And then I can move this up like this. See how simple that is? And now I can copy this multiple times and holding down Option and Shift, hit it like that. One more time. And if you can fit a fourth time, that works too. So here we go. 2, 3, or 4 if you want, right? And you can see that's such a cool pattern, right? And then if you want to add like a word here, you can do that. I'm going to type in, well, I'm not going to type in right there. I'm going to type right here and then bring it over. So I'm going to type in dad and maybe use a different font. So I like this one called Edo SZ. You can see right there. I'm going to make this red, maybe a little darker red. And I can just put that right there. Legend Dad, right? Or whatever you want. You could do Legendary right here. That would be cool too. Let's see. Legendary. That would be cool, right? So lots of different ways you can do this. Let me show you one more way to do this. Let's get rid of these again. So, okay, so we got this first. If you want to do a smaller version of this, so let's say I take this, you can adjust this rectangle, right? So let's say I want to do just a little bit more here. You can see I'm cutting off just a little bit more, and then do this again, Option Shift, click on the rectangle just a little bit more, right? So you kind of have that way where it's kind of getting less and less and less, and that's a cool way to do that too. You can do it on both sides, so very easy to do. So let me just show you what to do on a black shirt. So let's get back to the one with these right there. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna just do 3, 3, and maybe move this up. So I'm just showing you this, but your imagination, whatever your imagination or creativity is, you can change this up. You can use different fonts, you can use different colors. You could even stack 2 words together and create something else. Have fun with this idea. I just want to show you one more thing, how to color this on black. So let's say the background is black right here. I'm going to put this in the back. Right now it's gray just so I can show you it. But all you need to do is select all of these. So the original one is this one in the middle. So everything else, I'm going to close these up. All of these groups, I'm holding down Shift to select all these groups. They're all going to have the stroke of white, right? You see that? And then this one right here is going to have a fill of white, or whatever color you want. But here's black. I'm going to make the background black or blue or whatever. You can see it looks great. And then I'm gonna type in again, dad, with the Edo. Put it right there. Color it red, maybe a lighter red. Boom. Look at that. Look how easy that is. And that took me, what, 10 minutes to do? You can scale this, do different kinds of words, different kinds of things. You know, it could even be a year. You could do 2003 or class of 2003, 2004, or class of 2034, sorry. Those years have passed, but do the ones in the future. Class of 2024, 2034, things like that, right? That would be cool, actually. You could do class of, let's see, right? And then how cool would that be? Class of, and this could be 2024. Let's just do it. See what it looks like. Let's move this up front. You know, something like that, and then repeat that over and over. So that could be fun. So you're really only limited by your creativity. You can do whatever you want, different words, different fonts, different colors, you know, so fun. So you can see it just has that nice look. And the reason why I like this is because if you only have something this with two fonts like that short, so you know I always talk about the design should be a tall rectangle, and one of the ways you can do that to make a tall rectangle if you don't have the height is to add height with these outlined fonts, right? So have fun with this one. This is a really cool one, a cool technique, a graphic technique that you can use for a lot of different things. If you do a search on Google and do repeating word t-shirts, you'll see a lot of different ideas there. Words repeating like this and like how I showed before. Come up with your own ways to do it, come up with your own phrases, but this is one way I think will be really helpful, really easy like I showed here to add some height to your designs and make it stand out. You can see this definitely stands out better with this and instead of just by text by itself, right? So hopefully this video is really helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching, and your reward for staying all the way till the end is another edition of Trend Credits. Thanks for joining me on this trend credit. Here is your trend, I enjoy romantic walks. So you can see a lot of these start off, I enjoy romantic walks, and then they end with something else that you don't think they're gonna end with. So I enjoy romantic walks through the hardware store, through the data center, through the meat department, walks to the taco truck. So there are all kinds. The reason why I like this one is because you can come up with your own ending and do something different. So it's real easy to do something different than these because just change the ending. You can see there's a bunch of other ones here. Hardware store is a big one. Cemetery, right? So haunted houses, that would be good for Halloween. Taco truck again, lots of walks to the taco truck. That is a good one. The casino, right? So have fun with this one. Let's take a look at Merch Informer. You can see I enjoy romantic walks. It's getting an A. If you don't have Merch Informer, I have a link in the description to Merch Informer. This is where you can check competition and trends and things like that. So take a look at this here. This one isn't the highest rated trend right now. In fact, it is getting a B. But I want to share this trend with you because I think it's one where you can create your own. And I love these kinds of trends where, you know, you can come up with your own ending. You don't have to copy anybody. You can come up and you brainstorm and come up literally with something different phrase here, and it still could do really well. You can see here, these all have different phrases and they're still getting sales, right? So have fun with this one. Think of your own thing that you want to put on here. Think of something funny. I think something funny would be really good here. Brainstorm, write it down. You don't have to do taco truck. You don't have to do hardware store. You could, but I think it would be better to do something different. So this is your trend for this video. I enjoy romantic walks. That is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this video was really helpful for you. If it was, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like those, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I got lots of design tutorial videos that you can watch. I'm going to make more and more on how to design t-shirts. Before I end this video, I wanted to end with a question of the day, and the question is this: do you create more text-based t-shirts, graphic t-shirts, or both graphic text t-shirts? I want to know that in the comments. Leave that in the comments. Typically I do both. I like to combine text with graphic, but you can see on my wall I've done both. I think more of my designs have graphics and text together, but I'm not opposed to doing just a graphic t-shirt or just a text t-shirt. So let me know in the comments which ones you prefer to do. Thanks again for watching, and if you want to see more videos on how to design t-shirts and what kind of trends are trending right now, click on these videos. And as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.